Hello! So today I want to tell you about the fun and clever game Slide, which the box does slide out of it, which is also kind of cool. But this is a great puzzly game. It plays 2 to 6 players. Personally, I like it best at 3+. At 2, it's not my favorite. And I do feel like for the type of interesting puzzle it is, it would potentially lend itself to an interesting solo mode. I should check Board Game Geek to see if anyone has made that, because as of right now, it is not a solo game. So the way that this game works is you are going to have 16 cards placed out in front of you in a 4x4 grid. I don't have a ton of camera space that you can see, but everyone will have, whoops, it would help if I could count to 16 and not 15. So everybody is going to have a grid of cards laid out in front of them. And what you are trying to do is you are trying to get numbers that are the same value, because the cards are numbered 1 through 10, next to each other. Anytime, so at the end, all 16 cards will be face up, and then we'll go into scoring, and the lowest score wins. So if I have 2 10s, 3 10s, 4 10s, all touching each other, they're worth 0 points. So that's great. If I have a 10 here and a 10 here, those are both worth 10 points. So that's negative 20. That is terrible. So I guess actually it is highest score wins, because you get negative points, so it's the closest to 0 wins. I kind of wish you just got positive points and it was the lowest score wins, but games do different things. You do it how you want. There is the first player marker because it will change. This is a drafting game. So if I am first player, what we're going to do is everyone at the table is going to choose 1 card from their grid, reveal it. So let's say we're playing with 3 players. So let's say these are the 3 cards that are revealed. I am first player, so I get to pick from these which card I want. And I'm going to take the 3 because I don't have a lot revealed yet and I don't know what I want, and that's the lowest value. So I must now slide this in. So I could slide these 2 over and place it there. I could slide this one over and place it there, those 2 down, or I'm going to slide this one up and place it there. The next person in turn order would draft their card, and then the next person, and then first player passes. So I now get to pick my next card. I'm going to go here. The other 2 players would also reveal a card. The first player is going to draft. They take the 1, then the second player, and now me, and I'm going to go with my 9 up there. So you continue to do this over 16 rounds. So as you can see, it plays pretty quickly because you're getting to do something every turn. It basically just depends on where you are at in the draft order, because the first player marker just passes around and around. And I feel like when you're playing 2-player, I don't just love that head-to-head, and I don't love that then you only ever have 2 choices of numbers. I feel like at the higher player counts, 3 to 4 is where I feel like it is ideal, because when you're first player, you get some good options to really pick what's going to benefit you most. And then like if I'm picking an outside card, I have fewer options to slide versus my inside cards. And sometimes when I slide one direction, it then unaligns things and I have to hope I can get them lined back up before the end of the game. So like I said, then everything is just revealed. Well, they will all be revealed one at a time, and you will total up your score. So obviously this would be a terrible score, but let's pretend I had done slightly better and actually played a full game, so we can see how some scoring would work. Okay. Oh, hey, look, that didn't turn out too bad. Obviously, in a real game, you do not do that. You're doing this one at a time. So my 10s, they're all nothing, which is great. My 9s cancel each other out. My 3s, my 2s, my 5s, my 4s. So I am left with a score of -9. And if that is better than any of my opponents, I win. If it's worse, I lose. So I think this is just a clever game because you start face down and you're not just picking a card and then replacing it with a card from the draft. You're having to figure out how to slide it in. So that changes things a little bit and gives you a little bit more of a puzzle to solve each game. And as your grid gets more built up, you have likely created more combinations, which is really great, but you're still going to have to slide things to put in the new card. So I think this is a very clever and fun game. If you like those puzzle games, this is a great one to try. It's also on Board Game Arena if you want to try before you buy. So if you've played this, let me know what you think. What are some of your favorite puzzle games? Give me a like and a follow, and I'll keep bringing you more board game content. Thanks. Bye.